Oh, I know. Better?
Yeah.
Why, did you have it closer before or something?
Yeah, just almost live, almost live, almost live. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Who says that? Who says that? If you've watched my podcast before, you know it's Matthew McConaughey. All right, so yeah, it is Wonder Chrissy, and this is Land Cruiser Midwest, and today is New Year's Eve, and today is our Beer Extravaganza. It's all about beer today, and we even have, oh yes we do, we have Susie-Q. There she is.
Hello, Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve.
And I think she's going to do the honors of opening up the first bottle of beer for this evening.
I don't need this.
You don't need it? Okay, well, I'm going to open up mine here.
Oh, I got one can.
Ah, you got a can. Show everyone what kind of beer you got. Let me open mine. Oh, right in front of the mic.
Yangling Light Beer. Now, I wonder Chrissy can tell you all about it.
Boy, did we have an adventure. A couple days ago, we drove 160 miles to get beer. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? We actually drove 160 miles to buy some Yangling. Our stockpile was getting a little low.
Actually, this was the last can from our previous shipment, the last one. So we had to restock.
We had to restock.
One can left, so we had to restock.
We had to restock, and yeah, it was a drive to Hammond, Indiana. I don't know if any of you guys have been to Hammond, Indiana, or Northwest Indiana in general. It is an adventure. To say the least, it is an adventure to drive to the Hammond area.
Not one of the best areas, and not driving through one of the best areas either to get there.
Yeah, a little known secret that to fill in a little bit of the murkiness of the story, we had to make our way to the Horseshoe Casino we had to get a point. Otherwise, we were going to lose some of our bonus reward points that we had accumulated.
You had about $268 worth of reward credits, and reward credits means that when you go to and this is Caesar's Rewards, so they have casinos in Illinois, Indiana, Las Vegas, down in the South, wherever they have Caesar's Rewards casinos. You can use these rewards money at any of their restaurants to buy food, at any of their hotels to book hotel rooms. So this is like real money with $268 worth we would have lost on today, 12/31/2020, if we didn't go to the casino before then and earn at least one credit. So, and I had about $216 worth of rewards, and Chris had 268. So that's a lot of money we would have lost. So, long story short, we ended up going on Monday, December 28th?
Yeah, it was Monday.
And we earned our credits, and now they don't expire until June 28th, 2021. So we're good until June 28th, 2021. And
so we decided while we were down there, we would kill two birds with one credit card, as you might say. So we, as luck would have it, basically we as we came out of the casino, we saw there was a Wal Mart across the street. So we decided, hey, instead of the place where I was planning on going was like about another 15-20 minute drive, or actually an extra 10 minutes after we got back to the highway. So I figured, we'll save that extra effort. We'll go to this very close and convenient Wal Mart. Well, what did we see? So we pull up into the parking lot. We figure out how to get into the Wal Mart parking lot. It's a little dark. It's kind of, there wasn't a lot of lighting for some reason. I'm not really sure, but it looked like a new Wal Mart. It wasn't that old. There was a lot of cars and people walking around. But as I pulled into the parking lot and parked, I noticed not one, but two dose cameras. These big trailer. It was a big trailer with a generator and a big pole that went up, and then there was several cameras,
Security cameras.
Closed circuit cameras. So not only did they have one of these trailers, they had two of them in this parking lot.
And then if you look closer toward the store, I saw about 4 or 5 police cars, and utility vehicle police cars just kind of hanging out there. The whole time that we went in and came out, they were all still there. So obviously they probably had some trouble at that Wal Mart. So needless to say, even though I was afraid to go to the casino because of the pandemic, we were safe there. Everybody wore face masks. They cleaned all the equipment. I wore gloves. I think Chris wore gloves. We didn't touch our face, and they check your temperature when you go in. So that ended up, thank God, being safe. But I was scared to do that. But needless to say, I was even more scared hanging out at that Walmart and going into the casino.
So we quickly hopped out of our car, made our way into the Wal Mart. Of course, when it never fails. You go into the Wal Mart, and the area that you need to go to is like on the other side of the Wal Mart. So we commandeered. I think we each had our own little shopping cart, because we've run into issues in the past where probably about a year ago. Yeah, a year and a half ago, we went to a Myers. We were in Michigan doing some vacation, and on the way home from Michigan, we decided to get some Yuengling too. And
we had 4 cases in the cart. Yeah.
Yeah, this was a year ago, right? Yeah, I think we got 4 cases, and we went up to the cash register, and the lady's like, "You can't buy that."
She wanted your ID, and I think she saw that you were out of state. And because we were out of state, there's a limit of 2 cases of beer per person. So I had to take the other 2 cases and basically pay for those with a separate credit card. So she was nice enough to not kick us out of the line and make me go, around and go back to a new line. She just kind of did it as 2 separate transactions, but we had to each use a different credit card. And that was like a couple years ago. So we learned from that. So this time we each got our own cart. Chris had 2 cases, I had 2 cases, and we both checked out, one right after the other, but I used a different credit card too. So we learned our lesson. It was a lot more smoother this time. We did self-checkout too.
Yeah, we had a little problem there because we had to wait for a guy
He had to authorize
it, even though we scanned it ourselves. And then
he's authorizing you over 21.
Yeah, I scanned mine, and he authorized it, and then he walks away, and she didn't see that Susie-Q was
right behind with two.
right behind me with two more, and so he made us wait like another 2 to 3 minutes to come back to the station to authorize her so she could get her 2 cases. And as luck would have it, our car was still there when we got out.
Yeah.
But we quickly,
tires.
Tires are still there, and we quickly. I don't think I've ever seen a person load 4 cases of beer into their
so quickly
into their trunk than we did that day. So cheers to the Yangling. The Yangling's tasting really good, and we took a hell of a lot of work to get this beer.
That's good. I have a light, Yangling light. And what kind do you have?
I've got the traditional lager. It's made out of Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Why don't you tell the viewers the story of how you got to know Yangling beer?
Yeah. I was doing some traveling when I was working as the last few years of my IT world or IT experience. And spent some time in Southern Ohio, and Yangling was the beer of choice down there, and it's pretty good. It's not Coors Light. It's not Miller Lite. It's got a little flavor to it. So I got in the habit. Back then, I was driving once a month. I was driving to Dayton, Ohio, in Southern Ohio area. Cincinnati, an hour north of Cincinnati. Oh, there's Charlie the cat.
Charlie wants to say hi.
Charlie the cat, he is here. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do. He says, what's everybody doing in the podcasting studio without me?
Yeah, you want to come up here?
So anyway, I got in the habit of drinking it down there, and I decided, when I came home, because I was driving back and forth, I would pick up a couple of cases and bring it home. And before you know it, my basement was pretty well packed, and we had a year's supply of Yangling in the basement. So we just finished the stash not too long ago. So we decided to make that trek, that 160 miles. Isn't that crazy? How many of you guys would actually drive 160 miles to get some beer?
Okay, baby, honey.
Tell me in the comments below if any of you guys are crazy enough to do what we did and actually take your life in your hands almost. So, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. So, keeping on the beer topic, I was going through the news today and I saw that Miller Park is no more. Today was the last day that Miller Park will be known as Miller Park.
Wow.
Which is kind of sad. It's 20 years that it's been known Miller Park. It will now be a non-beer named park. It'll be American Family Field.
I'm just going to still call it Miller Park, along with everybody else probably.
They're still going to serve beer, but it's not going to be known as Miller Park. It's kind of a sad day. Sad day in the beer world, I guess. What's your thoughts on it?
It should stay Miller Park. That's my thought.
All right. So we'll take a break from beer, and I think Susie-Q has got a weather report for us since it's going to be nasty out.
Yeah, today's New Year's Eve. Tomorrow, New Year's Day, is going to be a terrible weather day here in Chicagoland. As the weatherman put it, he said he is calling it a kitchen sink storm. And Mother Nature is going to pretty much throw everything at us. He said starting around sunrise in the morning, it's going to be like a light snow, which is the least of our worries. Then it's going to slowly turn into a freezing rain for about 3-4 hours of freezing rain, sleet. And then it's going to turn into pure rain in the afternoon. And then it's going to turn into snow again, heavy snow. So there's going to be an inch of, maybe a half an inch of ice or so. So it's going to be horrible driving. So please stay safe out there if you have to drive on New Year's Day.
Yeah, and on our way back from Indiana, man, it was NASCARville.
They were going fast.
They were going fast. Yeah. People were driving like nuts. Although
the roadways were clear.
Yeah, there's no snow. We didn't have any snow yet, but man, people were driving like it was a NASCAR race.
Before the snowstorm, I think we got snow here Tuesday. We went on Monday before the snow. Thank goodness. Yeah.
And we kind of got turned around, and we ended up taking the bad route home too. We went through the southern suburbs and came up the what is it called? But through Sox Park area. So it was an exciting trip through the south side of Chicago, and the treat though was when we got to downtown Chicago, we got to see the city lights at night and a little bit of the Christmas lights and stuff. So it kind of looked like Gotham City from afar. So
and also while we were driving through that kind of not so good part of town, part of my worries was carjacking. There have been so many carjackings in the area, and I thought, the casino was the least scariest of the whole trip. I mean, the Wal Mart was scary, and then just driving, having to stop at a stoplight was scary because you just don't know what's going to happen. So the trip was kind of a scary trip, to say the least. So I'm glad we got home safe and sound.
Yeah, there's been some carjackings on like Michigan or State Street.
Right during broad daylight.
Broad daylight. Somebody from Las Vegas was in town on vacation, and they had a stoplight or something. They just came up to them and
cool glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. It is New Year's Eve, and we're getting crazy here. We are getting a little crazy. I've got myself some crazy man glasses to go along with my 1970s White Sox hat, if you're not noticing. So, they got these glasses. They do a little bit of everything here. Let's see. Look at that. Woo!
Even Charlie's impressed.
Turn them off, turn them on, make them strobe. We got the glasses here, folks. All right, so we've got the weather. If this is not Florida, this is Chicago, and it is almost January. Tomorrow will be January. So if you're looking for sunshine and tiki huts and whatever, this is not the place. This is not the place. So continuing on our beer theme, I thought I would kind of quiz Susie-Q and her knowledge of beer here. I've got some empty bottles, and we're gonna see how much of a beer aficionado she is today. And I know a couple of days ago we were talking, maybe it was just myself, I was talking lots about beer back then. I love myself some beer. So let's start with this bottle here. Introduce that and tell everyone what you like about that brew.
Oh, this is Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy, Lemon Summer Shandy. And it's a regular beer, but it's got like a lighter taste to it, and it's a lemony taste. So it's like a summer blend. And I believe they're supposed to be selling it year round. When it first came out, they were just selling it in the summer. Yeah. And it became so popular that they decided to sell it year round. So we just get it at the local jewel store, grocery store. So I think they should still have them in stock. but this is good. I highly recommend this.
Brewed in Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah.
It was a family-run operation until Miller Coors took it over, but the family's still involved with brewing, and it used to be just kind of a Midwest brand, and now it's kind of, I think you can find it in other parts of the United States. They've kind of, now that they're being run by Miller Coors, they're doing some more mass distribution on that. So they make a good berry Weiss too.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, and they got a whole line of shandies. I think they got a fall shandy. I know I got one of our neighbors who likes dark beer. We got a vanilla porter for him for Christmas. So they're kind of an artisan. They're like one of the first microbreweries, but they're not really a microbrewery anymore because they are mass producing big time.
They also make a grapefruit shandy, or they did.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do, but about a year or two they did. So check that out. That might only be available in the summertime, grapefruit shandy. And they did make an orange shandy too, like I said, a couple years ago.
Orange.
I don't know if they still have that. I haven't checked, but an orange shandy too, which is very good. More toward the fall. I think that's more toward the fall beer. That's very good too. Highly recommend.
Yeah, Finding
like
Kugels
fruity beers,
is good.
very
Yeah,
good.
They make some good beer, and I don't know, Yangling for just like drinking. I mean, this is a good substitute for like Coors Light or Miller Lite. This is kind of a mass-produced beer, but it's got some flavor to it. So I like myself some Yangling, as you guys know. Yangling, all the way from Pennsylvania. I think you can get this anywhere
We know
west
Ohio, Indiana,
or east of Illinois. You can get it east of Illinois pretty much anywhere, and I do believe they have a second brewery in Tampa Bay that they opened maybe about 5-6 years ago.
Wow.
All right, so let's try one more bottle here. We got another bottle.
What do we have here?
Oh, yeah. This is...
Okay, this is New Glarus Brewing Company, and the name of the beer is called the Spotted Cow. The brand is New Glarus Brewing Company, and the name of the beer type is
our
Spotted
friends
Cow.
From Wisconsin.
From Wisconsin, yeah, and from New Glarus, Wisconsin.
And
this also is a regular beer, but it's kind of on the light side. That's why I like it.
Unfiltered Weiss.
Very, very good. Highly recommend this too. You can get it. I believe you can only get this in Wisconsin.
Only in Wisconsin,
Only
folks.
in Wisconsin. Yeah.
That's that would have been a quicker trip for us. It's only 30 miles.
Yeah.
Well, 60 miles round trip for us.
We're actually low on this, so we're due for a trip. So maybe we'll YouTube that our trip to Wisconsin.
Well, wasn't there somebody used to have the punchline head to the border?
Yeah, and that's what we have to do to get this.
Yeah, that's what we got to do for Spotted Cow. We got to head to the border.
And we there's a gas station that actually sells cases of this, and then all the other kind of beers that New Glarus sells. And then we can get gas, and the gas is usually at least 20 cents cheaper than Illinois, sometimes even more, like 30-40 cents cheaper than Illinois. So we get a full tank of gas, and we stock up on our beer at the same time. That's a double trip too. Double for our money on that trip.
Yeah, there's lots of good beer in the Midwest, and I believe I've seen Chicago is very excuse me.
Sip of that beer.
Yeah, I almost need another one.
You're done with that one already?
Microbreweries. Chicago is huge with microbreweries. There's tons of microbreweries.
On the news, I don't know if this is true, but they said Illinois has the most breweries out of all of the states. I believe Illinois has the most breweries out of all the states, which is hard to believe, but supposedly that's true.
I believe it. We've got 5 or 6 just around here. So there's some good beer being brewed, and no shortage of tasting rooms to visit and explore. And
and that's leading us into, once this pandemic is over and it's, we're vaccinated and pretty much more comfortable getting out and about and it's safer, we're gonna try doing some car trips to some of these breweries. So we'll have some destinations to film coming up in the summer, fall-ish, spring, summer, fall, whenever it's safe to go out again. We'll do that for sure. We're looking forward to that, that's for sure.
And for those of you who don't know, I mean, Milwaukee, which is just a stone's throw from here, and we like to venture into Milwaukee in the summer. They're known for beer, although they used to have many, many more breweries in Milwaukee. It's coming back with the microbreweries, but I mean, at one time, I think they had at least 4 or 5 major brands brewed in Milwaukee. Now it's maybe one.
Miller's, huh?
But they do have, Miller's the only one left. They used to make Pabst there, and I think Schlitz was there.
Yeah.
And, I think maybe Old Style may have even been brewed there at one point. But, that beer brewing was the town, and...
Yeah, that was an annual summer trip to go to the Miller Brewery and take their tour. Even though we've done it before, you always learn something new. And at the end of the tour, it's kind of fun because they give you about 4 or 5 glasses of different beers free to to
give
taste.
Me some beer
To taste. And then of course I think they have a little gift room you can buy some things, but it's always a fun time.
So now there's just one major brewery going on in Milwaukee, but there are some, just like Chicago, there's several microbreweries dotting the landscape there. So maybe they're going to build it back up here in another couple of decades. But plenty of beer to be had in the Midwest, and it's only getting better. Getting better. Okay, so that was our beer segment, and today is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is a new year, and
2021.
2021. Imagine that. We've already gone through 2020, and
I can still remember the year 2000, 1999, going into the year 2000. How in the systems IT world, that was kind of a nightmare because you had to start using the 4-digit year instead of like the 2-digit year, like 97, 98, 99. You had to start using like 1999, 1997, 1998 because of the year 2000. Because in year 2000 you had to start using all 4 digits, and so all the computer programs, all the systems, all the databases, everything had to be changed, and that was the biggest scare. So I remember that like it was yesterday, and that was 20 years ago. So hard to believe. Time flies.
So do you have any New Year's resolutions, Susie-Q?
No, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. I think every day should be a New Year's resolution. You should just kind of live your life that way and try to be your best self every day.
Are you going to drink more beer and do some more exploring? That would be a good
I will
resolution.
do some more exploring once it's free to go. Once it's once it's safer to get out. Yes, definitely. I would say definitely that's one of our New Year's resolutions, is to get out more, get some more trips in. This year we were a little bit cramped. Our style was a little bit cramped because of the pandemic. We were able to get out locally to some of the restaurants and things, but yeah, I think hopefully this spring and summer we'll be able to do more beer trips to breweries, maybe some casino trips if it's safe to go into a casino. More even St. Louis has a nice brewery.
Yeah, season two is kicked off. We're we're gonna be, once the weather turns nice, we're gonna be heading out and trying to find some places to explore, some places to take you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna be taking you guys to somewhere. Unlike a lot of these other competitors of ours on YouTube that just want to take you to nowhere.
Yeah.
And we are. And there's Charlie. Charlie wants to be part of the podcast. He is a podcasting cat. Check out his channel too, Life of Charlie. If you go to Land Cruiser Midwest, just like the words say there in the bottom of the screen.
Big yawn.
Land Cruiser Midwest. If you put that in the YouTube search bar, it'll bring up our channel. If you go to our main channel page, you'll see a playlist that has lots of Charlie's videos out there. He's got 20 or 30 videos waiting for you out there. I just uploaded a new one today that's going to be coming out in a week or two, but he's on the Saturday schedule, so he's got a new video coming out. Oh, in 2 days. Tomorrow's Friday. Saturday he'll have a new one out there, so check it out. And yeah, we've got daily podcasts. We've got recipes and cooking, and we've got some how-tos. And actually, you know, I've been using my my air inflator quite a bit recently. Weather's been really cold here, and Land Cruiser number 3, the Jeep Grand Cherokee, it's got these huge tires, and it sits outside, and it doesn't get a lot of use during the holidays, and the tires were a little low, so I had to pump them up with my DB Power air inflator, and it was handy. It was quite handy, and didn't have to make a trip all the way to the gas station to get some air. So look at that video. That video will save you some money, and actually make sure that you got the right amount of air in your tires at all times. And that can get kind of expensive if you got to go to the gas station and pay $2 to $3 to put some air in your tires on a regular basis. It all adds up. So check out that video. That will save you some money and make sure that you're safe, especially with don't want to get caught on the side of the road during the winter time. That is not the place to be, and that could be real nasty and cause some massive problems for you. I mean, you don't want to be on the side of the road. That's probably the most dangerous place to be. So get yourself a DB Power inflator. That's what you guys need, and that's what I'm suggesting that you get. So we are Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, subscribe, and we're 33 minutes into our show today, but it is New Year's Eve, so we'll probably go a little long today and talk a little bit more. I don't know if we've got any sports updates. The Wildcats, the basketball team, will be playing Sunday at Michigan, Ann Arbor. Gonna be going against the Wolverines, and gotta say, go Cats, go Cats. And I think tomorrow, Citrus Bowl. I haven't heard anything else, but the football team's gonna be playing Auburn and Orlando at the Citrus Bowl. So catch that out. And actually, their coach, I saw today, Pat Fitzgerald, was elected or chosen as the coach of the year for the college coaches this year. Such a great honor for him. And hopefully, though, the article also mentioned that he may be courted by some NFL teams this year. So hate to see him jump ship for the NFL, but he's been at Northwestern for many years, and actually he played at Northwestern as a college kid, so he's done very well for the university, and if he wants to make that trip to the NFL, well, I guess we have to support him in that. But we would hate to see him go. Definitely hate to see him go. So we are there's Susie-Q again. What else do you have for us?
For the folks who like Culvers.
Oh yeah, we got our Culvers.
I think on Tuesday, the mail you get. I don't know if you all get them, but every Tuesday we get coupons in the mail. It's like a newspaper coupon thing, and sometimes they have Subway coupons, sometimes they have Culvers, and this time we got Culvers, which we love.
Yeah, put that up there close so they can see it on the camera.
Our favorite coupon.
Yeah,
here
2 for $6.
2 for $6. It's their double deluxe butter burger, and you get 2 double deluxe butter burgers for $6, which is a deal. It's a really good deal. And then they also have buy one get one free concrete mixer, the regular size concrete mixer. That's like their yogurt. And then buy one get one free 2-scoop sundae.
Oh yeah,
sundae. So
we did a video.
Ice cream yogurt sundae.
We did a video on the 2 for 1.
Buy one get one free.
Yeah, we did a video this summer on the custard 2 for 1 sundae.
So
those were good.
To make a Culver's trip at some point. I think these are good through the end of January.
And for you people that don't know, custard Culver makes custard, and custard is healthier for you than ice cream.
Yeah, they make custard and ice cream custard and or cold custard and burgers and chicken sandwiches.
Butter burgers.
Yeah.
Boy, those are pretty good.
In Wisconsin, but there's a lot of a whole ton of them in the Illinois area.
They got a good. I like the double burger. The 2 for $6 is unbelievable deal.
Good deal.
And if you check your mailbox, if you're in the Chicagoland area, because they seem to send them out about once a month.
About once a month, yeah.
And they also got the pork tenderloin sandwich. They do a decent job. There's better, but if you want to try out the pork tenderloin at Culver's, give that a try too. They make a decent one. I mean, they're not as big as some of the other ones, but they're good.
No coupon for that, but there is a $1 off a regular value basket.
Value
so
basket.
Your pork tenderloin a value basket.
Yeah.
$1 off. That's where you get fries and a drink.
And we hit Culver's quite a few times this summer.
This summer, it's nice in the convertible.
Yeah. Go through the drive-through window, get our order, sit in the parking lot, and we would have some good eating.
Nice pandemic dinner.
It was a pandemic dinner, that's for sure. There's a lot of Culvers around here. I mean, they're just popping up like weeds. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
So we're definitely going to put these to good use.
We don't have any In-N-Outs. We have a Freddys. Freddys steak burgers, they're pretty good too. We're going to have to take a trip over to Lake Zurich and get us some Freddys.
It's about 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
A new Freddys in our local area, but because of the pandemic, I think it was supposed to be opening already. But because of the pandemic, it's not going to be open until summertime. Sometime. Yeah, because of the pandemic. They had to kind of halt their construction. They're not doing anything right now.
Yeah, let's not hold our breath on that.
So hopefully they're going to still go through with that, and we will have our new Freddys sometime in the summertime.
Freddys steak burgers.
That'll only be about 15 minutes away then, instead of 45.
If you can't get to In-N-Out, Freddys is your second choice. But they got good fries. I like the little shoestring fries that they make.
Very good fries.
Very good fries. So, and there's just a couple of those around here too. So, check out Freddys steak burgers.
A good pandemic lunch / dinner too option as well.
Yeah. And so today is New Year's Eve, and we are Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, subscribe. And today was all about beer. Beer this, beer that, and we didn't even cover beer nuggets. We've got a video out there, folks. You check out our channel if you can. Do some binge watching. You're gonna see Wonder Chrissy. That's me. I am Wonder Chrissy, and then you'll also see my partner in crime, Susie-Q. Also known as
Sassy Sue.
Also known as Sassy Sue. So let's talk about that, because you're changing names on me. I don't know what to call you. What should I call you? What should our fans call you?
I prefer Susie-Q. Susie.
Okay, but Sassy Sue's
videos out there with Sassy.
There's some videos out there, and for some reason, when I title a video with Sassy Sue, it gets lots of impressions, and YouTube wants to send it to the world. Where if I just do a normal Wonder Chrissy video, I get like 50 impressions.
Have you tried Susie-Q yet? What do you got?
I haven't tried that yet.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do some testing, because there's magic in the Sassy Sue name, I think. So, but we'll make the transition to Susie-Q. And if you look at our put out a new channel trailer out there, and that's been updated with the Susie-Q title, your official title on that. And I have been updating some of the titles on our videos to reflect your new name choice, so our fans don't get confused. But
and Charlie the cat also has his own videos out there too. So if you should,
he's got lots of videos out there. He's the only cat that you guys will know that does podcasting. And
he heard us talking on the podcast.
Yeah.
He came over. He was sleeping, taking a nap.
He enjoys.
He came over here and wanted to join us.
He enjoys working on the computer, and he's sits over here by the disco ball, and he tries to stay warm while we're working on the computer and doing our voiceovers and video editing and podcasting. He knows it all. He knows it all. He knows what buttons to push too. He's
good at.
He's good at pushing the buttons. He's good at pushing the buttons. That's what he does.
Office mate.
That's what he does. So I hope you guys are gonna have a good New Year's, and keep coming back and checking out our channel. We are 42 minutes in today, so maybe we should call it quits and have dinner and a few more Yinglings. We are gonna have some more Yinglings tonight. Cheers to Yingling. There you go, Yingling light.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So stay happy, safe, and healthy. And we will be back at you in a few days. We're going to be doing some more podcasting, and we'll have some more videos for you guys. We enjoy you guys watching us, and like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to let Susie-Q end the podcast for today like we normally do. And it is short and sweet. Oh, she's still got her beer there.
Cheers. Happy New Year. Cheers. Happy New Year.
Cheers. Okay, you got to finish it up right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.